The blessing given too soon is not a blessing at all. I can give my son the car keys now, tell him to go to the store. But had I given it to him when he was 5, it would not have been a blessing at all. Same car, same son, given too soon. He can't handle it. The car can handle it. The road can handle it. I could give it to him, but he can't handle it. So would I be a good father if I gave him a good thing too soon? Sometimes my goodness is proven by my ability to say not yet.
Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for.
The journey you're embarking on here is not an easy path. It's not for the ill-hearted or the weak-natured. It's for the strong people. And before you embark on this journey, mentally, you have to prepare yourself for it. Knowing it's going to get worse before it gets better. Every transformation always gets worse before it gets better. It's supposed to be that way.
Life is suffering. What do you do about that?
In life, always have this mindset. Just be patient and trust the process. Are you being patient? Are you trusting the process?
The real message is we all started from nowhere. I mean, we all felt like losers. But through time and effort, you build a stronger human. You build a stronger body. You build a stronger mind. You build accomplishments and will and momentum. And then you look back and you go, hey man, I'm not washing tables anymore. You know, I'm not washing dishes. I'm not cutting lawns. I'm not digging ditches.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a different person now, but I used to be.
We live in a social media era where you see so many people start something today and they expect the result tomorrow. They expect the result next week. They expect the result next month. They expect the result at the end of the year. And a lot of people quit because those results don't show up on their time. Anything that takes time to build is powerful. Great things take time. So remember this. As long as you're watering the seed by hard work, dedication, commitment, consistency, doing the things that you know you need to do, just know that growth is going to happen.
There are moments, there are messy moments on the road to destiny that you cannot have progress without mess. Do you see the progress in the mess? Because if you don't see the progress in the mess, you will get discouraged with God blessing you. And you don't understand that the mess is a part of the process that leads to progress. And it's all about how you look at it.
Everything you go through, every struggle, every disappointment, every delay, if you'll keep the right attitude, that's depositing something in you. It's making you stronger. It's developing your character. It's growing you up. Here's the key. You're anointed before you're appointed. There's going to be a preparation period between the time God puts the dream in your heart and the time that it comes to pass. Just because you're anointed doesn't mean the appointing is going to come. It's up to us to pass these tests, to be willing to go through uncomfortable seasons, the lonely times when we don't understand it. We're doing the right thing, but we're not making progress. This is when many people give up on their dreams.
Could it be possible that God has allowed you to face and confront certain things so that he could use you to be a blessing in somebody else's life? Could it be possible that your destiny incorporates the place of your agony? That God wants to use you in the very area that you have had the greatest pain and the greatest turmoil? Could it be possible that the passion that is necessary to be effective is derived from a personal malady that gave you the deep well?
You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way. And you're going to be okay with it.
You've gone through the mess. You've been through the tests and the trials and the pain and the ostracization and the criticisms and the heartache and the dilemma or the divorce. You have power to withstand obstacles. You are not easily deterred, discouraged. You don't fall back. You don't lapse into depression. You rise up out of a hellhole with a fresh determination to be used by God like you have never been used before.
But quit tripping during the process. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning.
Everything that you are experiencing, even if it feels like chaos right now, everything is preparing you for your next.
Everybody in your life will have a turn back moment. No matter who you are. You're going to have such a period in your life where it seems like it's not working. You're going to have doubts. You're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations and challenges. And everybody has what's called a turn back moment. You always have a moment in your life where the direction you're going, you will have to make a decision to keep going or you turn back. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you asked God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way. And you're going to be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process. Oh, Lord, why me? You ain't the only one. Oh, Lord. Why me? You ain't the only one. Oh, Lord, why I lose my job? You ain't the only one unemployed. Oh, Lord, why he leave me? You ain't the first chick got left. This might not even be your last time getting left. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. He gonna fix it. Everything is wrong. First of all, let me tell you this right here. Why are you tripping? I look back on my life and all that I've been through. So the stuff I'm currently going through, I have built up enough reservoir that living in the car taught me that this ain't it. So the things I'm going through now, I know this ain't it. That he gonna come get me in a minute. So all I gotta do is sit tight. I ain't in a bad place. Now I ain't where I want to be, but the spot I'm in is better than where I was. I ain't homeless. So what I'm going through right now, y'all don't know, I got some challenges. People think when you get famous or rich that your problems is over. Oh, they got a whole new set of them for you. They got some stuff you ain't seen. Biggie wrote a song saying one time, more money, more problems. I got to tell you something, that boy wasn't never lying. But I'll tell you the truth right now. The problems I got right now, I take them. Because the problems I had when I was homeless, I don't want them no more. What kept me going was, I made turning back, giving up, never an option. And I had really dark moments, man, where I thought I was I just didn't think I was going to make it. I mean, where I am today, I didn't see it clearly at all. I had a lot of turn back moments. But you know what it was for me, man? Being successful is so hard, but I realized that not being successful was hard too. The difference between not being successful hard and trying to get successful hard, if you're trying to get successful and it's hard, at least there's some payout. There's a payoff. If you hang in there, there's payoff. When you're not successful, it's hard. It's hard not having money. It's hard never knowing how to come up with your mortgage and your bond and your rent and your let. It's hard not knowing that. How you going to feed your children? How you going to pay your bills? It's hard, ain't it? So if it's hard that way and it's hard being successful, I might as well deal with how hard it is to be successful, because at least one day that could be a payout. If you just stay in the hard part of life of not being successful, ain't no payoff. There's no result for being poor. It's just more poor. You just poor some more. There's no payout. Just make the decision that you're not going to be poor anymore.
We all have dreams God's placed in our heart, goals we want to accomplish. We know we're pregnant, but too often we get discouraged by the process. It's taken longer than we thought. We had some bad breaks. We went through a loss. Somebody did us wrong. We think, this couldn't be right. I'm uncomfortable. But like a pregnancy, it's a part of the process. Everything you go through, every struggle, every disappointment, every delay, if you'll keep the right attitude, that's depositing something in you. It's making you stronger. It's developing your character. It's growing you up. Here's the key. You're anointed before you're appointed. There's going to be a preparation period between the time God puts the dream in your heart and the time that it comes to pass. Just because you're anointed doesn't mean the appointing is going to come. It's up to us to pass these tests, to be willing to go through the pregnancy, the uncomfortable seasons, the lonely times when we don't understand it. We're doing the right thing, but we're not making progress. This is when many people give up on their dreams. They were pregnant, they were anointed, but because they wouldn't go through the preparation process, they never gave birth. They never saw the appointing come.
Reflect on your life and think about when you go through a challenge, whatever that might be, because there are all types of hurricanes in life that you're grateful for. The next thing is to refocus. Marinating ourselves in it and continuing to look back, we can become paralyzed and stuck. And as fast as we can, we have to not only reflect on what matters and what it is that we're grateful for, but to refocus our mind. So as you look at your life and look at the things that you want to do, that refocusing when you've gone through something is very important, because if you continue to look back and talk about it and focus on it, it will drain you emotionally and spiritually, and it will draw all the energy out of you. You know, Helen Keller says when one door closes, another door opens, but most of us spend so much time looking at the closed door that we don't see. The open door. What are those new opportunities that life is presenting us that we can begin to refocus our mind, our time, our energy, and our spirit, and finding our purpose and new meaning in life.
It can be uncomfortable to have to humble ourselves. You think, God, that's not right. I have more training than them, more education, more skill. Pass the test. It's a part of the process. It's getting you prepared. God knows what's in your future. He knows what it's going to take to keep you there. You may not understand why it's taken so long, why it hasn't turned out the way you thought, why you're in a lonely season, a discouraged season, a stagnant season. But everything you've been through was to strengthen you, to develop you, to prepare you. God wouldn't have allowed it if it wasn't part of the process. Without it, you couldn't give birth to what's in you. And if you'll do like David, not try to figure it all out, not live bitter, negative. Instead, keep passing the test. Keep doing the right thing, giving, serving, loving. Then your time is coming. Your baby is on the way. What God promised, He will bring to pass.